Hello, everyone. The Electoral Commission of South Africa and the courts have declared the registration of Umkhonto we Sizwe Party lawful, constitutional, and above board for the upcoming May 29 elections. However, the ruling does not extend to former President Jacob Zuma, who previously indicated an intention to run for the presidency as a candidate. Umkhonto we Sizwe Party was registered on September 7, 2023 by Jabulani Khumalo. The IEC confirmed that the letter was shared with the African National Congress Secretary General Fikile Mbalula. The party was officially launched by Jacob Zuma on 16 December 2023 in Soweto, Johannesburg. This was as the ANC and alliance partners were celebrating 62nd anniversary of the ANC's military wing Umkhonto we Sizwe Party. During the Umkhonto we Sizwe Party launch, Zuma said he would not vote for the ANC of President Cyril Ramaphosa, stating his vote will go to Umkhonto we Sizwe Party, and said, "I cannot and will not campaign for the ANC of Ramaphosa. My conscience will not allow me to lie to the people of South Africa and pretend that the ANC of Ramaphosa was the one of late former ANC leaders Albert Luthuli, Oliver Tambo, and Nelson Mandela." The former president has been barred from the list of candidates contesting the elections after he was sentenced to jail for 15 months for contempt of court in July 2021. But he only served 2 months in jail and was released on medical parole. He was later granted a remission of sentence after the courts found his parole release was unlawful. In court papers filed to the Electoral Court on Tuesday to appeal Zuma's disqualification, Umkhonto we Sizwe Party spokesperson Nhlanhla Ndlela told the media that the decision to bar Zuma was unfair and that the IEC was working outside of its mandate because Section 47 focuses on the membership of the National Assembly and not candidates, and said the IEC's mandate has got to do with the candidacy of the parliamentary list. We feel they are overreaching, which is a problem, and that objection is going to fall flat. The Electoral Court has until 9 April to rule on the appeal of the barring of Zuma as candidate in the elections. The Commission said it will file its papers as the Electoral Court at the Electoral Court on Thursday. The former president served as the country's president from 2009 until he was forced to resign in 2018. He served as the deputy president from 1999 to 2005. He also served as the deputy president and president of the ANC in his youth. He was among the people who fought apartheid to the end, which resulted in his being imprisoned in Robben Island. During his time as president, Zuma faced numerous votes of no confidence and even faced an impeachment vote in parliament for his alleged involvement in corruption with Guptas. He survived all of them, shielded by the ANC's majority. Umkhonto we Sizwe Party was the armed wing of the ANC until it was disbanded in 1993, but the name was resurrected by Zuma for his political movement. The ANC has objected to Zuma using the name, and the matter is subject to numerous legal challenges in courts. Zuma has indicated he wishes to run for president again, saying he wanted to come back and fix things in the country. The Umkhonto we Sizwe Party wants two-thirds majority victory, which will allow it to amend the constitution to allow Zuma to serve a third term. In his rally speeches, the former president claimed that his removal from the office was rushed as he was on the brink of changing people's lives. He said his comeback was motivated by the behavior of the current ANC leadership of Cyril Ramaphosa, and said, "I was quickly removed before the end of my term. As president, I was removed because I wanted to change people's lives. ANC has made me come back to fix things." He promised that the MK-led government will better govern the country through a democratic system. The party says it seeks to unite and provide a better system for the people. This includes tackling poverty, high cost of living, crime and lawlessness. The party has also released its 24-page manifesto on its website, which sheds light on how the party seeks to reclaim the land, mineral resources, having an African-centered justice system, economy and spaces. Much of the themes contained in the manifesto document have been repeated by Zuma in his rally speeches ahead of the elections. Furthermore, South Africans go to the elections on May 29. Over 27 million South Africans have registered to vote in the upcoming crucial elections. Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal are seen as the main battlegrounds ahead of the polls